So those are like the two main branches. If he manages to escape above ground, he'll slaughter the whole town.
So, where did you go? Yeah.
I desperately cling to the hope that she's still alive. She's the only one who can stop this monster. Fortunately, she's still alive.
Okay.
I spot her in the middle of the glacial river. Thank God for her being tough as nails. Looks like that blast of ice didn't even dent her. Oh, he's a berserker.
Alright. Ooh, principle with a capital P.
Ark stands untouched at the center of the glacier. Vlov's gaze is as cold as the ice that surrounds him.
He's not actually surrounded by ice.
No, it's just kind of in front of him.
Right.
His eyes are no longer filled with the same pain and agony as before. They're the eyes of a hunter now, stalking his prey on the snowy tundra. Not the snowy taiga, though.
Right. Yeah, you kind of changed it over there, huh? Okay.
The hatred on his tongue cuts the air like a knife. He hasn't lost the will to fight. If anything, this is the first time I've actually seen him this motivated to battle.
So, Nara, 己の幸運を感じなさい、グローブ。本来なら目を覚ます前に終わらせていた。
Yeah. Thank a certain slasher monster for you even being alive right now.
それも今一時の話だけど。
確かに。伝え聞いた貴様の姿と今の貴様はかけ離れている。どうやらここ一番で俺は幸運を拾ったか。
Very, very fortunate for you.
忌々しいけどそういうことよ。お互い最後の一撃を残しているだけの低たらく。どちらかが仕掛ければどちらかが消えるだけ。その前に最低限の礼は取ってあげる。
Huh. Just the least bit, though.
答えよ。賠償家畜の我が霊則。
Oh. Oh god, she's gone yellow-eyed.
Yeah.
その証、根の病巣。大臼のごときその穴蔵。
Lesion on the root, huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Counterforce? Is that you?
I don't know.
Alaya?
貴様にとって血とは何よ。
It's like a smoothie. Ark sounds oddly dire, even considering the situation. Her question sounds like she's condemning him. Even Vlov looks like he was taken by surprise.
慎んで答えよう。俺にとって血液とは、生命の熱さ。我が凍傷を癒す霊薬。我が世界、我が原理を回すもの。しかり、血液がなければ俺はこの寒さに凍りつく。
So, the brackets mean he's basically speaking Russian right here?
That's what I've been told.
Okay.
His tone belies an honest reverence as he clarifies his true nature.
Which you shouldn't be able to understand. But okay.
人間を嫌い、恐れ、避けようと絶海を漂流し、城を構えた変わり者。27その一人、ゼリア・アッヘンバウム。
Zion Offenbaum.
1000年を超える原理を持ちながら、子を作らずに領地を治めていたと聞いたけど、そう。
Millennia, huh?
つまり、殺して奪ったのね。
Oh.
そうだ。俺は後継者ではない。ただの騎士だ。騎士だった。永遠など俺には手に余るものだ。
The vampire beckons towards his shadow with his right hand.
Oh, cool.
Out of his unnaturally stretched umbra emerges a strange and massive weapon.
Huh.
だが、ご
Just
当
pull
主
that
に
thing
と
out
っ
of your
て
shadow.
それはより不相応だった。故に奪った。騎士として王を倒し、その王座を簒奪した。今やこの原理は俺だけのものになった。
そう。短い王位だったわね。
強気だな。空想具現化もできぬほど弱っている。
Oh, he actually said that. Okay.
俺と正面から打ち合うと。
Ah, yes. The marble phantasm. It's like if a noble phantasm and a reality marble had a baby.
Kinda. I'm still wondering if they're gonna explain that. Probably after this fight.
たかだか使徒相手に世界と同化する必要もない。
I mean, you kinda were using it with the ivy there, but you know.
あなた程度。この爪だけで十分よ。
The corner of his lips curve into a smile. His gallant features twist into that of a hideous beast. It's a wry smile, as if to confirm Ark's accusation.
最も
Oh,
強
there
き
it
者
is.
とは先辺にして偏らぬ。
Balanced yet ever changing.
貴様はまさにそれだ。そこまで衰退していながら、まだ
Probably.
俺を
Yeah.
上回る余力がある。
Oh man, if only you'd fought her seriously last night, you could have taken her.
あらゆる呪い、あらゆる状況に対応する原初の位置。波の使徒ではかなわない。
Are you an irregular then? Oh.
The air distorts. His twisted desires spur the blue haze to lower the temperature even further.
Oh.
But Ark doesn't hesitate. She's fully aware that a direct hit from Vlov's strange lance could be the end of her, yet she still charges head on. Look, just because he might have wrong,
I don't think that's it, but...
then
だが貴様は知るまい。かの領土はこの星の一部でありながら、生きるにあたわずと除外された生命権。いかに真祖の姫であろうと、この地獄に耐え。
no.
Oh. Be able to... Okay. True ancestor principle. No. Let's see how you bear against this level.
A flurry of ice-cold gusts spread outwards towards or from Vlov. Ark comes to an abrupt halt and throws up her hands in front of her as if to protect herself. The wind screeches as it blankets the surroundings and temperatures approaching absolute zero.
There's no fucking way you could know that by looking.
Man, his mystic eyes are really good. And then... the giant otherworldly spear shatters Ark's pure white dress.
Picture it didn't happen?
Yeah, right?
Oh, wait. Oh, it shattered into her normal clothes?
The blast kicks up a snowstorm that blocks my vision. My breath turns white as the air around me cools.
Yeah, okay.
The blizzard clears, revealing Ark crumpled on the rubble a few dozen meters from Vlov. Oof. Big oof there.
Yep, not good.
Nothing remains of her fireproof dress.
Which didn't really help in the cold, did it?
She's gone back to her original form.
Oh.
怪物め。俺の槍を受けて原型をとどめて。
Why did you put the spear away?
Well, it didn't kill her, so it stands to reason it wouldn't kill her next time either.
だが
You got another weapon?
Ark lies dead still.
I get it.
But Vlav doesn't approach her. Instead, he raises his hand as if signaling for something.
Oh.
The debris surrounding Ark creaks and crumbles. Beneath the rubble, the clawed hands of zombies scratch and groan as they crawl out of the dirt.
この狩りはもはや俺のものだ。女の死体を拾ってこい。その順応性、あらゆる苦しみを上回る万能の血をこの手に。
At Vlav's command, the zombies head to where Ark lies motionless. It's over. Our plan failed. There won't be another chance to chain up Vlav. Ark's gone, and the city is wrapped in the grim cold. Everyone is as good as dead. What I see before me now are the final moments before the world as I know it ends.
You don't want to, like, take your chances? Oh. So... Okay.
Fascinating.
Well, oh. Okay, so we'll try the other path, see what
Yeah.
we've just seen. Well, call out and warn her, I guess.
I remember what Ark told me. Defeating a vampire means defeating whatever special abilities they possess. The problem is that we were looking at the wrong ability. In focusing on the fire, we overlooked everything else. But that's not where his true power lies.
違う逆なんだアルクエイド
I shout at her from high above, but I'm too far. My voice won't reach. Despite it all, I scream with all my might. I know what type of power this vampire wields. It's not heat, but...
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a slight variation.
It just gives Shiki a bit more, like...
Initiative and that version,
intelligence in that.
I guess. Yeah. I guess it keeps you on your toes because you don't know that a choice will lead to a dead end or not. Okay, so...
So the cold feels like razor blades on my skin.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Yep, alright.
Okay, cool.
We're on the right path.
My body temperature's dropping rapidly. But the good news is, I know that I'm not immune to fire, but I might be immune to freezing cold.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out.
Right. Okay.
Even living is a challenge in this extreme weather. My brain's gears grind as the pressure in my skull rises. I claw at my chest, feeling like my heart might explode any moment now. I give myself 2 more minutes at best. The horde of zombies is closing in on Ark. Despite the freezing cold, the scene reminds me of midsummer. We're like a file of ants marching towards some spilled sugar under the scorching sun. They'll kill her. They'll tear her limb from limb, just like I did. Just like you did once.
Huh.
Yet I stand here, watching it all unfold from the safety of this ledge. At this rate, though. At this rate.
無理だ
That thing is a natural disaster in the guise of a human. Well, at least he's just a natural disaster, not like a humanoid typhoon. We never should have gone after him.
You kind of had to,
They didn't. They could have waited a couple more days.
I guess.
A bunch of people would have died, but they could have let it happen. I mean, it's a good thing neither of them are mages, or they would have done.
Yeah.
It was the height of arrogance to think we could defeat him. What was I thinking? That we could stop him from killing more people? That we could solve this without any more casualties? What a joke. We never should have confronted him. If we just let the whole disaster blow over like a typhoon, at least he might have stopped it burning the city to the ground.
でも無理だ。
They couldn't do anything.
You chose to do nothing.
They had nothing to fight back with. You have a weapon.
Yeah.
Pressure builds against my skull. Thoughts turn to disarray as common sense wrestles with delusion. My consciousness turns to flee. I make no move to stop it. There's nothing I can do. No way I can fight him. But I've done enough. Any more is insane.
But she...
I should run while I can. Just turn away like a normal person.
But she'll die.
I stare up at the sky. Tall, frozen buildings invade my view. The people inside must have died in an instant. No chance to even manage a scream. Unlike what happened at the hotel, the pleading screams of the people there still haunt me even now. I look over at the fallen woman. The corpses inch closer and closer to her, moaning and drooling. Even now, the river of ice continues to expand. All the while, the vampire watches over his dominion of death with absolute indifference.
間違いない。
My head splits from the pain. At this low temperature, my heart has to squeeze and contract with everything it's got to keep my blood flowing. Everything points to just one conclusion.
俺には無理だ。
That's what it's coming down to?
Every trickle of fear that sinks to the pit of my stomach churns and turns, coagulating into a mass of fury. I may be defective, a laughingstock, pure and stupid and naive, because despite all of that, I still can't bear to stand by and watch this happen.
Yeah. I'm gonna be stupid.
I remove my glasses. I cover my mouth with my left hand to stop what remains of my precious body heat from escaping through my breath. I've got maybe 3 minutes. It's all the time I'll have until the fire within me burns out. It's not that I lack motivation. That's just a realistic assessment of how long a human can survive down in that pit.
くさくさくさくさ。何やってんだ俺は。
I scold myself as I slide down the slope. This is crazy. I'm crazy. This is also crazy. Run away if you want to live? No, it's the opposite. If I really want to live, I need to go in. This monster can't be allowed to exist. This monster can't be allowed to roam free. If I run away, I'll die. If I run away, the entire city will perish with me. So it's clear what I have to do. If I want to live, I need to kill. If I'm gonna survive, I need to change.
To charge.
That too. I have to kill him. Right here, right now. As fast as I can.
Well, at least he's got the right mindset now.
My patience for this creature has already run thin. It dares to kill, steal, and live on without remorse or repercussion. I cannot allow it to live. Not as a human, not as a fellow living creature. As long as this thing lives, it'll be my prey. I will tear out its life force by the root. I rush towards the Ark.
That's along the lines.
The zombies are about to press their teeth into her tender flesh.
Can you make it in time?
I remember the question she asked me earlier. Can I actually bring myself to kill? Whether they're truly human or not, can I kill something that looks so human? Doesn't matter now. My head simply aches. I've never gone without my glasses for this long. I've never been this objective in my thinking. In my frenzied state, I make quick note of where each death line is on their bodies. Then I commit to memory each of my undead targets. Hands off her, you eyesores. The dead shouldn't dare to prey on the living. Besides, she's my prey. Mine alone. Tsubame Gaish!
Kinda.
I cut through lines on 3 of the zombies like they were butter. Each neatly splits into 3 pieces and drops to the ground, dead. He's just over here Tsubame Gaishing people.
Yeah.
It was almost too easy. With their attention focused on Ark, they were completely defenseless.
起きろ。いつまで寝てやがる。
I make no attempt to touch her. I just call out to her as I kill the 4th.
Shiki.
Roused by my voice, Ark opens her eyes in a daze.
なんでここにいるの？ダメ、逃げて。
I'm saving your stupid ass!
Yeah.
She pushes herself off the ground, but the toll on her is evident from her face and posture. She's come to. She's alive, though her wounds haven't healed. Looks like Ark won't be able to move anytime soon.
Well, that ain't good.
She's the one who ought to be running away, not me. Unfortunately, I don't exactly have it in me to get her to safety.
よし、元気だな。ならいい。できるなら援護してくれ。
Yeah.
援護ってあなた一人でやる気？っていうか正気？
Probably a little bit.
正気でこんな真似できるか。
Yeah, there you go.
いいか、俺にとってここは海の底だ。3分しか時間はない。だから、その間に。
Oh, that was probably a minute ago.
今度こそ、俺とお前で奴を殺して終わらせる。
Knife in hand, I dash ahead, leaving Ark behind. I look over to Vlav, quickly calculating the distance between the 2 of us. About 40 meters.
He's not moving to fight you yet.
6 seconds before I reach him. He still hasn't noticed me yet.
He hasn't noticed his minions dying.
3 more seconds. I can't waste any more time observing him. I've got to end this with one final blow. My body's already suffering from hypothermia. I've got 3 more minutes until my mind and body shut down entirely. But I have, at most, 1 minute before my body starts to falter and I can no longer move freely.
Yeah, it's pretty much this one charge, huh?
That's plenty, though. I can already see the lines that'll let me kill him where he stands. He finally reacts. He shifts his gaze towards me, with all of the disinterest of a man about to wave off a bug. The gigantic lance he used to skewer Ark is gone too. Which makes sense. I'd be worried if it wasn't. In Vlav's eyes, I'm nothing. I might as well be one of his useless zombified minions. He sees me as no more than Ark's incompetent bodyguard. Why stain his spear when he could just as easily crush this insignificant human under his boot? That gives us our chance.
Yeah, he's underestimating
All
you
I
right
can
now.
do is catch him by surprise.
He's already spotted me, so getting him from behind is no longer an option. But that doesn't mean a surprise attack is out of the question. He doesn't know about my eyes.
Just remember, Shiki, a surprise attack only works once.
Right. He'd never fathomed that a mere human could possess the power to kill an immortal vampire with a single strike. Or like 7. 2 seconds. It's my only chance, my one shot to cross the boundary between life and death. Focus. All I need to do is dodge his first move. As long as I can do that, then my gamble will pay off and I'll be able to cut through his lines.
1 second before I reach him. Just as I'm about to get within slashing distance, we both jump back from one another at the same time. We never even got within each other's reach.
They both jump back?
2 factors brought us here. First, I made a misstep. The cold air concentrated around him prevents me from getting near. The closer I get, the duller my body and mind become. At the speed I was going, I'd have lost consciousness as soon as I was within 2 meters of him. 1 more step and it would have been over for me.
Wow, good thing you sensed that.
I've lost the element of surprise. It just isn't possible to sneak up on Vlav and kill him. But I can live with that. Failing the ambush was something I'd accounted for. There's one other problem, though. A problem far more deadly. That bastard. My rage throbs behind my temples, mixing with the headache from going without glasses for so long. I still can't believe it. He somehow managed to read me. He must have some kind of intuition.
That is a skill.
A primal instinct to survive that would put any wild animal to shame. He should have had no reason to fear me, yet he somehow sensed that I have some method of killing him. In that perilous instant, he recognized me as a threat, leaping away without another moment's thought.